Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video in programming the finite element method using MATLAB. In this video, we are going to start defining our sections because lines do have sections. And of course, if you are wondering, this is part of a multi-part series talking about the finite element method, which I'll be linking on the top right. Furthermore, if you just found this video out of the blue and you're wondering how exactly it started and how we got here, the playlist on the top right will help you because it will give you the steps that have been followed to reach this position. Now, without further ado, let's check out how we can define sections. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, now in this video we need to define sections. So I need an object that is a section. I will basically CLC here and clear and add me a new object which I will call STRSection. So I'll save and call the file STRSection. Here I'm going to class dev it to make it become an object, STRSection, and end the class dev. The section will have properties and will have methods. The properties are everything that an object has, and the methods are everything that an object can do. So for the STRSection, I'm gonna basically have some properties. The properties I would have for a section is, first of all, the ID of the section, the name of the section. Now I'm gonna make a generic section here. So it's going to have the areas and the inertias, because this is what I need for the finite element analysis. I will say AX, area, and then IX, this is the torsional inertia or the polar moment of inertia, because my elements have local coordinates. And the X local coordinate is going to be in the longitudinal direction of my element. The Y coordinate is going to be the strong axis or the horizontal axis in my section, and the Z coordinate is going to be the vertical axis in my section locally. So here, Ix is the polar moment of inertia, Iy is moment of inertia around the horizontal axis, and Iz is going to be the inertia around the vertical local axis. I think those are the only things I need. Now later, for rendering purposes, I would need a list of X's and Y's because I'm intending to render those sections as wire graphs, so like a bunch of lines. But this is something I might do later. I will add me here to do, add a list of local coordinates for rendering. But that's something I don't want to do now. Here in the methods, of course, I need a constructor, I think, that creates this thing. So function STRSection, object, equals STRSection, and this is going to be the generic section where I take everything inside. I don't need function hint, name, AX, IX, IY, IZ, and so on. Everything is going to be provided by the user. Of course, it's the controller's mission to simplify this, but for now, I will take everything. So object.id is going to equal the ID, object.name is going to equal the name, and you know the drill. Fantastic. Now here, of course, I need him to report to me. So I will have a function here and call it to string using the object. And now I'm going to fprintf some stuff. So I'll say fprintf section or STRSection. Let's see. Oh, just section. So section number. And now I'll give an I here, which will give me the object of I or ID. And then I could just add a string. I don't know, maybe I should add the name to this. So here, string and number with an I for the ID. I might want to have the ID before the name. Not really sure which one is better. Let's be consistent. Let's run. Okay, I give the name before the ID, it seems. It's kind of odd because it would flip the ID somehow like zigzaggy. It's not professional. Whatever, I'll just do it. We give the name first and then the ID, it seems. So here, it's going to be the object.name and then the object.id. It's odd choice of my past self, but okay. Now I think we have prepared a STRSection. Now it's time to try it. So first of all, as usual, I will try it outside the controller's command. Now here I need to delete this stuff because I tried that out. Let's just delete this and just keep this. Here I'm going to define me a section. So section 1. It's going to equal controller.add STRSection, right? Oh, wait, I don't have the controller yet. So I'll just say STRSection and give it an ID for myself, give it a name. I don't know, like, let's just give it section name or section 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are, of course, dummy values. They're not intended to be real values. And now section 1, report yourself, so to string. Let's see what happens. F5. Yeah, wait, section, number -1. Okay. This is squeezed into that because I forgot to add an enter key at the end of the reporting. So here is my enter key. Fantastic. Now, if I run again, you can see that in the top, it says section -1. Fantastic. So this makes sense. Now, this section will be expanded upon in the future, but for now, I think that's enough for a section. Let's go to the controller and start talking about section. So here, I'm going to make me a region for that one. I'll say here region, section, definition, region, just to make things readable. Here in the beginning, I'll just make a function here, call it section, and let the user add STRSection, the generic one. I will once again add the object of the controller, the name of the section, and the AX of the section, IX of the section. The user is going to give me everything in this complicated function. Later, I will simplify it for rectangular and so on, but for now, I keep the generic one. So here in the section, now I need to get an ID because the controller is the one who is going to use the ID, and I need to store the section. So I don't have an ID system for that one, and I don't have a storage system for that one. I think this should be copied and pasted here and call this like support region. Everything related to the support is here. And yeah, I will call this section region. Okay, I need the controller to keep track of the IDs. So I need STRSection ID here, which stands at 0. And I need the controller to also know exactly all the sections defined, so I need a list of that. When I define, first of all, I need to increment STRSection IDs, or ID. Yep, this needs to be incremented by 1. Let me just zoom this out. Equals object.STRSection ID plus 1. And also, what do I have? I have ID equals, okay, let's store this, object.STRSection ID. And now I need to define a section. Now he's asking me to give me back a section, so I need to give the section back by calling the constructor and passing in everything. I pass the ID that has been generated and all the stuff that the user is giving me. This would create a section which will be given back to the user. However, I also need to store it. So object.STRSections is going to equal the old one plus the new section that has been defined. Okay, finally, I need to include the reporting system with sections. So in the reporting system, it's down there. Let's just collapse those things. In the reporting system here, I need to include the sections, right? So here for the supports, I'm going to copy this, paste it here. So supports, this time it's going to be sections. So sections here. And I'm going to check every individual section. I'm going to take it out to call it target section. And here, I'm going to let it report itself. So I think things working fine. So now here in my main, I don't want to access the constructor myself. I want the controller to do that for me. So controller.add STRSection. This should be working. Also, I don't need the section to talk about itself because the controller will do this for me. Also, I will define me 2 sections. So let's copy this and paste it again, call it section 2, and see if I get 2 sections running with their IDs. So F5, and let's see. So in the reporting system, it reports, of course, the nodes and lines and supports and sections now. It reports section 1 and section 2. Fantastic. So I think that's a good start for STRSections. We still need to include them in the line and have the ability to add a section to the line and remove the section from the line and whatnot. I think we reached a good point here to stop our video. And of course, a quick reminder that the entire source code is available to my dear channel members that they can download directly. However, if you are a viewer, I'm not hiding any code. You can just follow me along and you would have the exact same code as I have. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed. And in the end, I want to give a section-sized shout-out to my dear channel members in the contributor level and the helper level whose names are going to be shown on the screen. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart, as their support to the channel is priceless to me and enables me to provide you with videos hopefully on time and with a certain quality I try to achieve, and for that I am forever thankful. In the end, I hope that you enjoyed the video and you found it beneficial. If you have enjoyed the video, then please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting and so on, especially subscribing because it helps increase the reach of my channel. As per usual, this is the Civil Engineering Essentials channel, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.